Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So South Carolina's offense will get the first possession of the game. Pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And this is not the way they envision the opening drive going with the 3rd and long coming up. Using his feet to buy time. At the 20, he's got space. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Looking left. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Longhorns offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going.
And he breaks into the open. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Well, jet sweep pass. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And off to Jones. Sweet cut there. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Flips it out to the back. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. The Gamecocks pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up. Leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. In the red area, it's Coates. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go right back to him. Oh, what a cut! So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Wide out in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Maurice. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last one.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Missouri dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Use the play fake. Now to throw. coming after him. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. It's a draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch here. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Off-play action on first down. The quick out. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. From the gun to give, looking for room. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And here comes the offense on second down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, they'll take to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit.
Number 24 on the field goal.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
South Carolina 10, Texas 7.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Smashes ahead. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Takes the handoff. It's Gibson. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Back to throw. It's Manning. Fires to the right. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Texas! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Number 85.
Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in third down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape. And then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
Gonna run it. It's Bond. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Motion from the offense. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Escapes trouble. Got rid of it just in time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on third down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run.
Texas 14.
And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Finds his man down the middle. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Fast motion from the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Finds his tight end. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Across the 25, he's got room. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. He'll do it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. To the air, it's Sellers. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to UAB.
quickly out to the tight end.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Reads it, fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. They go to the ground. Discards a man. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Trying to get to him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Line gets set, 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Green. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. After the 1st down completion, it's 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. And into the end zone. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. To the air, it's Manning. Still, and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Pressure coming. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. And this one splits the uprights.
That makes the score. South Carolina 24, Texas 17.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
First and 10.
As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
The Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Up-tempo for the offense. Now the play fake. Slides away. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. Quick release by the QB. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Looking downfield, it's Manning. He looks that one in nicely. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It is good.
Makes the score. South Carolina 24, Texas 20.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Leaves it with the running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads can call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys can even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bond. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
He lobs one high down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. The number 1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not, but my number 1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cook.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Longhorns are on the move. On the move. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll try the run. Makes one man miss. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Manning. Flips it out in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. This will be the 9th play of the drive coming up. It's a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. Bowles his way forward. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Using the quick game. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. And they're able to get him on the ground. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Longhorns! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
In the end zone.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Akron is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 20 over the Pandas. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the ground with the back. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man in the middle. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback in that first possession.
Looking for space. It's Bond. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. Might as well give it to him again. Open space at the 25. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Now from inside the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Texas offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Back to pass, it's Manning. get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The Longhorns will punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
On the return, it's Bennett. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Bond. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And wings it incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying play action. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big move.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. All wideouts, no backs. Wide out in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Running back goes in motion. To the air, it's Manning. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Cook. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the offense. They keep attacking through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Cook. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. grabbed in the backfield. It's Gibson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on second down after the short completion. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll give it on the counter. Plows through the defense. Just knocking away defenders. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. Now second down, and it's as if this crowd senses they can help them get a huge stop. On the move, it's Gibson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. On third down, going up top. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Powers through the defender. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They're getting this guy lathered up. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Give to the back. Hard running there. Another refuses to go down, keeps those legs churning. And he was on his way, gets it all the way to the 38. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. And there were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.